Confidence is contagious. So is lack of confidence, according to Vince Lombardi. Hello, everyone. Richard Fontaine here. And welcome to another episode of Coaching Talk series. This is where we delve into personal development insights that will help you as individuals grow in business, work, and life. And I'm glad that you're here today because we're exploring something that every one of us has wrestled with at some point in our lives: confidence. Specifically, building confidence in the workplace. Now, did you know that 70% of people experience imposter syndrome? Uh, now, what is that? Well, that's that nagging feeling that you're not good enough or that you're just faking it. And that's more common than you think. And here's the good news: confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build, and it's something that you can strengthen. And once you build it, it shows up not just at work, but in how you speak, lead, and even how you walk into a room. Today, we're going to break this down into three ideas. Confidence comes from clarity. Confidence grows with competence, and confidence expands through communication and connection. So let's dive in. Uh, Point number one: confidence comes with clarity. Clarity is power. And one of the fastest ways to build confidence is to know who you are and what you bring to the table. In business and in work settings, that starts with being clear on your values, your role, and your impact. Take Maya, a worker in a tech firm. She struggled to speak up in meetings, not because she didn't have any good ideas. She just didn't believe her input carried any weight. But through coaching, she clarified her strengths. She found that she was strong at data synthesis, cross-functional communication, and strategic foresight. And once she saw her skills in black and white, everything began to change. She started preparing for meetings differently, contributing with greater intention, and others began to notice as well. She became an everyday leader, and soon her manager also began to take note and offered her a different role within her team. In life, too, clarity builds confidence. When you're clear about your worth and your boundaries and your goals, you stop second guessing and start becoming your full self, not in any puffed up way, but in a confident manner. Point number two: confidence grows with competence. Now, let's be honest. Confidence without skill is just bravado. Now, true confidence is quiet. It comes from knowing that you've put in the work. Preparation is crucial, whether you're giving a presentation, leading a team, or having a difficult conversation. Practice breeds familiarity, and familiarity breeds confidence. Take Sam, a client who wanted to open up a travel agency. Sam, a former banker in another country, dreaded meeting bankers. Sometimes it's hard meeting with people because you know what they will ask. However, that's not always the case. Sam was also bound to a wheelchair, having experienced a serious accident in the past. Now, Sam stumbled through his presentation, unsure of what to highlight, and so we built a three-point strategy: rehearse, simplify, and anticipate. Rehearse before you meet, simplify the message, and anticipate the questions. And by the fourth round of practice, he was ready. And so he wheeled into his next presentation like he owned the room, and he landed the funds he needed. Now, in your career and personal growth journey, investing in your skills is equivalent to investing in your confidence. So take a course on difficult conversations, or remember the three-point strategy: rehearse, simplify, and anticipate questions. And now let's move to point number three. Confidence expands through connection with others. Now, here's the twist most people miss. Confidence isn't a solo mission. It grows best in community. So surrounding yourself with people who see your potential, even when you don't, can be a game changer. Whether it's a mentor, a coach, or a trusted colleague, we borrow belief until we build our own. And it reminds me of that old saying, fake it until you make it. Now, here's a story about Lisa. She was a human resource professional who felt invisible at her workplace. She joined a leadership team circle, and through that group, she found her voice and began advocating for herself. She found her confidence and came out of her shell, not in a boastful way, but in her own quiet way. And not long after, she applied for and got a promotion. In life, connection builds courage. Find people who remind you of who you are when you forget. And better yet, be that person for someone else. That's how confidence ripples outward to others. So let's now bring this to a conclusion. Confidence isn't about being loud or perfect or fearless. It's about clarity, competence, and connection. It's a muscle you can build and strengthen. And once you do it, it opens doors you didn't even know were there. Now, if you're feeling stuck, remember this: you're more capable than you think that you are. You've done hard things before, and you can do them again. So here's your challenge for this week: identify your what you're already good at. Choose one area where you want to strengthen your skills, and reach out to one person who supports your growth. And if this episode helped you, share it with someone who could use a little confidence boost. Subscribe to the Coaching Talk series for more empowering conversations. And don't forget to leave a comment or a review below. Oh, and don't forget as well to remember that we have three podcasts every week. One on Speaking from the Heart, where we explore personal growth from a faith-based perspective, and that's on Mondays. And on Wednesdays, uh, there's Coaching Talks, where we focus on personal development and mindset strategies, just like today. And on Fridays, on our other channel, Affiliate Marketing with Richard, We discuss building online businesses and earning money online with our affiliate marketing secret series. Now, we would love to have you join all of you with us on those days. And next week, we, ex- we will explore an extremely timely subject, navigating changes and uh, those transitions that we're beginning to experience. I hope you can show up. And please keep believing in yourself. I'm Richard Fontaine, signing off. See you next time, if not before.